Well, hello again, and welcome back to the chassis variant series of myself, Critical Rocket, and here we are looking at the second Charger variant that I could find that I could build, the CGR-SB Challenger. Now this is an interesting one, background-wise. It's actually a Charger variant that for a long time was actually not considered canonical. It only became canonical in later years when it was featured in a record sheet, and later on has been added to Master Unit List, which is a website you can use to see what is and isn't sort of acceptable for tournament use, that kind of thing, in tabletop gameplay. It's also like a quick reference for certain builds. Unfortunately, you can't actually see where the weapons are. It doesn't actually act like a record sheet, but it's still a useful site anyway. So the variant, which you see here, is a 4 large laser and medium laser build. It has 1 large in each arm, 1 in each side torso, and a medium in the head. It reduces the speed, obviously. There's no way even in MWO you could keep that engine size and have that amount of weaponry. But it does massively increase the amount of firepower that the Charger has. The mech was originally featured in Battle Technology magazine, a great source for a lot of original mechs that appeared, things like the Devastator, I believe, the original Titan mech, 100-tonner. Oh god, some other things in there, the Osprey for instance, some tanks, some VTOLs, a bunch of other things. Battle Technology magazine had a big influence actually in a bunch of designs coming into what became mainstream canonical Battletech, and this variant is no different. It originally started out there, wasn't considered canon, and then was later on added into official sources, so it's yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the fact that Battle Technology has had that impact over the years. As such, oh, sorry, I've totally distracted by a robin that's just flown in, and it's got a worm. That's amazing. That's kind of cool to see. Anyway, tiny things, tiny minds and all that. So yeah, it's a build that I actually really like. I don't mind the 1L, which is the other video that I did, but this is, yeah, pretty damn good. I like the speed of this isn't too bad. Obviously a few modifications here and there, but the firepower can be easily split between the 2 large lasers firing in 2 groups of 2, and the medium can be on a 3rd weapon group, or even just linked to the torso mounted weapons if you want. But it's streamlined, it's straightforward, it could do a lot of damage, and to be honest, the 4 large laser builds do work into what was kind of common in faction play for a long time. Things like Stalkers and the sorts that would have the high mounts could just do a lot of damage very quickly. This is no different. Although it's 80 ton, it's still got pretty much maximum armor again, as you can kind of work around some of the build ideas. And sorry, there's now 2 mice running around outside. The hell! All life has just appeared outside of this window. Even Sooty's watching it with pure amusement and delight in her wide green eyes. Anyway, I'm getting totally off track here. Anyway, yeah, the Charger Challenger. I recommend it. It's good. It's fun. I really like this match as well. This fight was good. This was a good fight on Forest Colony. I did enjoy this one. So few times you get a good fight like this. You know, it's just like a knockout brawl. Yeah, there's so few of them that happen in MechWarrior Online. And when they do, I'm so glad that I actually get to record these types of fights, because they are just, they're fun. Doesn't matter you win or lose. You had a fight, you know? Too many matches in MechWarrior Online just turn into stomp fests. There's like one team goes, you know, it's the wrong way, or this, that, and the other, or, you know, oh, you NASCAR'd when you should have ZASCAR'd, or you should have stayed here, or there's always, you know, there's always the mouthy person who's like shouting in the chat, or they're typing snarky comments or something. And, yeah, it's, yeah, typical. So when you get a fight like this, it's just like, it's just good. You know, it really exemplifies just what MechWarrior Online can be capable of. It's so finite. It's a real shame, because I'd love for more fights to just be like this all the time. But I'm one of those weirdos who advocates for like a stock mode, for people to just play like stock mode queues instead. Come on, PGI, give us the stock mode queue. You don't give a shit about this game anymore. You focus on MechWarrior 5. Go on, give people their own little choice there. I don't mind. Come on, do it. People will like you for it. Like, those beardy, miserable old curmudgeon-y bastards can run around our stock builds and our stock armor and our stock internal structure and run around like blowing the shit out of each other on that. That'd be much more fun. Come on. But yeah, I mean, there's so much else to say about it. It's such a straightforward, simple design. It shows that the Charger is capable of doing some pretty decent stuff, a bit like the later 3K model. As far as other variants go, there was, I think it's called the 2A9 or something like that, that was basically the 3K, just instead of having the pulse lasers, it has mediums, but it still has the LRM 20 and all that, so it didn't really seem like it was worth doing that one. And it's not like there aren't other builds of the Charger, it's just unfortunately this lacks the hard points to build a few of them, which is a shame, because there's a couple of decent ones out there. But yeah, the hard points just don't exist. And I have the hero mech as well, because usually the hero mechs will have the builds that you need, but it doesn't. Sadly, there are a few I would have loved to have built though. But yeah, maybe in the far off future there'll be others I can come back to. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, this round's getting near the end now. I was getting fucking pummeled by that quick draw. Quick draw with 2 MRM40s. Bloody hell. That's a brutal son of a bitch of a mech, that, especially if it hits you with all 80 of those missiles. Like, it's pretty sure what happened to me on my left side at one point. That's why I just got stripped so quickly. I think if I hadn't been stripped so quickly on that side, I might have been able to get this Corsair at the end. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm surprised I didn't die from that pulse shot, to be honest. You know, it's like hit detection in MWO. You can see the problems there. I should have been dead, considering, you know, the Charger doesn't exactly have a slim torso, does it? You know, but pretty sure I die in a second. It's near the end of the round anyway. So one last gasp and then pop. Pretty sure. Where is it? There it is. Good damage though. That's the other reason I kept this one. Really good damage for such a straightforward build. Large lasers clearly the way to go, aren't they? So yeah, that was the Chargers. Only the 2, unfortunately, but do fear not, I do have other videos coming up. So I hope you all have a good week. Hope you enjoy that, and I'll yeah, catch you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.